out of 6 million eligible patients right here in the US, only 1% actually use life-saving PCSK9 inhibitors. I mean, think about that for a second. We literally have a miracle class of drugs available that can drastically reduce the risk of heart attacks, and yet 99% of the people who desperately need them are skipping out. Why? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. Patients absolutely hate the monthly injections, and on top of that, insurers just balk at the crazy exorbitant cost. It is a massive, massive failure in our healthcare delivery system.
So, welcome to The Explainer. I am super thrilled you're joining me today because we are looking at what might honestly be a paradigm shift in cardiovascular care. The FDA just approved a brand new drug from Merck called Lipfendra, also known as enlicitide, and guys, this is completely changing the game. We are looking at a daily pill that basically hacks your cholesterol without a single needle involved. Okay, let's dive into this and run through our roadmap for today. First, we'll look at the cholesterol injection problem. Second, hacking the PCSK9 protein. Third, the efficacy and hard data. Fourth, the empty stomach catch. Fifth, the economics of cost, access, and adherence. And finally, the broader preventive medicine shift.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, the cholesterol injection problem.
There is a really tragic irony at play here. When you block a specific protein called PCSK9, clinical studies show you can actually reduce the incidence of heart attacks, strokes, and cardiovascular deaths by 20% in high-risk people. 20%! The current drugs on the market that do this, things like Repatha and Praluent, they're highly effective. But there's a huge catch. They require patients to inject themselves. And when you really think about the reality of needle fatigue, asking someone to literally stab themselves every single month, combined with a whopping list price of $500 to $600, you just end up with massive friction. Insurers fight the prescriptions tooth and nail, and patients just end up abandoning the therapy altogether.
Which brings us to Section 2, hacking the PCSK9 protein.
Now, what's really fascinating here is the sheer precision of this new therapy. Traditional statins are kind of like a blunt instrument, right? They inhibit the synthesis of various pathways all over the body, which is exactly why patients so often complain of widespread muscle pain and fatigue. But Lipfendra acts as a highly precise software patch for a problematic biological code right in the liver. It specifically targets and inhibits that PCSK9 protein to drastically reduce low-density lipoprotein, LDLC, the bad cholesterol, without triggering all those other alternative biological pathways.
Looking closely at the mechanism, it turns out Lipfendra uses something called macrocyclic peptide technology. And this is a massive breakthrough. Because up until now, these inhibitors were only available as gene-silencing RNA shots or traditional injectables. By figuring out how to turn this macrocyclic peptide into an oral tablet, Merck is giving patients an interchangeable, totally needle-free alternative. It works as an adjunct to diet and exercise specifically designed for adults who need further LDL-C reduction even though they're already on maximally tolerated statin therapy.
Moving right along to Section 3, efficacy and hard data.
Looking at the clinical trials, the sheer horsepower of this drug is just incredible. For patients with ASCVD, meaning established cardiovascular disease, Lipfendra caused an average 56% reduction in bad cholesterol. And for patients with a hereditary condition called HFH, the drop was 59%. We are talking about bringing dangerous LDL levels all the way down to 50 or 60 when an unmedicated adult usually sits way above 100. On top of that, early data tracked by patients and clinicians shows it also cuts LPA, which is another really dangerous artery-clogging lipid, by 28%. So the efficacy here, it's undeniably right on par with the injectables.
But we need to talk about Section 4, the empty stomach catch.
Because, well, you can't just take this pill whenever you feel like it. The prescribing information actually mandates a very strict morning routine. You absolutely must take Lipfendra by mouth each morning on a completely empty stomach. You have to swallow the tablet whole, so no crushing, no chewing. And here is the real kicker. After taking it, you have to wait at least 30 minutes before you eat or drink anything. Now, you are allowed water, black coffee, or plain tea, but for those of us who really need a morning latte, it's going to require some serious discipline. If you mess this up, that macrocyclic peptide just won't absorb correctly. However, while the dosing routine is definitely strict, the side effect profile is a total breath of fresh air. Compare Lipfendra's super mild side effects, we're talking diarrhea in about 7% of patients and dizziness in 9%, to the well-known notorious issues of traditional statins. Statins are pretty infamous for causing severe muscle pain and debilitating fatigue. Actually, that's exactly why so many patients just quit taking them entirely. But in Merck's trials, the side effects of Lipfendra were virtually identical to the placebo. It's a huge, huge win for patient comfort.
Let's zoom out a bit for Section 5, Cost, Access, and Adherence. Let's look at how this builds our new cholesterol ladder. The current injectable market, drugs like Repatha and Praluent, list for around $500 to $600 a month. Then you have Leqvio, which is a twice-a-year RNA gene silencing injection, and that's also highly expensive. Enter Lipfendra. It comes to the market with a list price of $315 for a 30-day supply. That represents a highly meaningful discount. Basically, Merck is betting that this lower price point is going to bypass those massive insurance hurdles that currently block patients from getting these advanced therapies. Cheaper cost plus no needles equals a massive boost in people actually taking their meds.
And that leads us perfectly into Section 6, the preventative medicine shift.
It's really important to note exactly where we are on the timeline right now. Lipfendra just gained FDA approval in July 2026, specifically for lowering LDL cholesterol. However, the definitive, large-scale data that proves it directly prevents actual cardiovascular deaths, a massive study known as the Coral Reef Outcomes Trial, that won't be completely finished until late 2029. But because we already know that lowering LDL directly correlates with fewer heart attacks, cardiologists are extremely optimistic that this pill is going to mirror that 20% risk reduction we already see with the injectables.
And that optimism is exactly what this quote captures perfectly. For plan sponsors, insurers, and public health officials, poor adherence to cardiovascular medications drives literally millions of dollars in downstream claims for hospitalization, severe disability, and lost productivity. By shifting from a painful, annoying monthly injection to a simple daily pill, you instantly remove the psychological barrier of the needle and the financial barrier of the premium cost. It effectively democratizes access to top-tier preventative care. So the absolutely crucial point we are left with today is this. Cardiovascular disease remains the undisputed leading cause of death worldwide. We've had the science to stop it for a while now, but the delivery mechanism was completely flawed. Now that we have a $315 daily pill that hacks the liver's cholesterol production without a single needle, will this finally be the tool that crashes those mortality rates across the globe? It's a massive societal shift in how we handle preventative medicine, and I highly encourage you to keep a close eye on how this rolls out. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.